Hello everyone, welcome back to Orwell. This is episode number 2. Thank you for clicking that thumbnail. As you can see from the bottom left of our screen now, we can see Cassandra Watergate and her relationships. We've got Joseph Langley, Alex Watergate and Bruno Watergate. Without further ado, let's crack this case. Okay, so now we've still got the headlines to look at and we've got Cassandra's timeline to look at. So let's look at her timeline. So, let's click on Cassandra for the time being. Now we have her date of birth, so that can go into Orwell. We have her interests, that can go into Orwell because they kind of match up. Art, music, activism, what a lineup. And then we've also got another portrait. We'll leave it as that for now, I think. That is okay. Wow, that's strong. Opposes the government vehemently, so we'll put that into Orwell. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. Is there anything else? Okay, Cassandra is in a relationship with Joseph Langley. That goes into Orwell. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. Probably. Okay, now we did see some yellow text. We'll come back to that in just a sec. Another picture. Okay, so henceforth, Cassandra will be known to the world as Cassathis. This is about Juliet Carrington. So Cassathis is a alias name for Cassandra, so we'll put that on. An alias name, you know people on the web, so many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias, then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Okay, that's the spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. We have another name, Harrison O'Donnell. An activist group, is there anything more specific? So here's the other portion of the text. So, this is about the status of Mary Blythe, about being best friends with Cassandra Watergate. So, the conflict here. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? And we've got in the last year, my Mary, the best friend of all times. Okay, so friends tend to have fallings out, right? So I might be tempted to say, although she has then got a short fuse, because Mary still cares about her very much. So I'm going to say that this is more of a outburst. So I'm going to put that into Orwell. How sweet. Okay, so we have just the headlines to look through at the moment. Don't think there's anything else of note here just yet. It's a safety bill. So we've got the party, and then the safety bill comes in 2011, and then since then it just dropped consistently. Nothing new there. Okay, Joseph Langley. Okay, let's see what he's got to say. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know how I have history with that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. That's worth putting into Orwell. Meaning her presence there before the moment could be coincidence after all. I'll reserve my thoughts until you find more evidence. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when Godfells accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Okay, so Godfells, co-member of Thought, and that's the activist group as well. An activist group called Thought. Interesting. Maybe that is what's influenced her. And who is Godfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. So, you are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn it. What? Your card's not working here. Can't buy anything. Have you gone bankrupt or something? Unless you went on a serious shopping spree, there should be plenty of money on there. I guess we'll have to go without wine then. Oh, so we did also block Joseph's card in the previous episode. Here's the thing, I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll have to see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there. And this is her temperament now. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please just calm down. Have you taken your Metherin? Ooh, she's taking Metherin. What's this Metherin? Can you look that up for me, please? Okay. Yes, damn it. It's the only thing that matters to you. That I'm on fucking happy pills all day. Darling, please, there's nothing like that, and you know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine. Don't you understand? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Wow, she's got a very, very short fuse, hasn't she? Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Wow. That is a strong temperament. Okay, so let's go back on here. Let's just try and locate. I think it was in Cassandra's timeline. Can I get that photo of Joseph Langley for the profile? Maybe not. Okay, let's go back on Cassandra then. Overview. So we've got thought. Loads of things are archived. There's her name, Casarthis. It's cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? Oh, we have some yellow text already, but we don't know yet where the conflict actually is. So we were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. This is the poem that they found at the bombing. Ah, did we have anything come up on Cassandra's timeline in yellow? Anything on here? No? Okay, nothing new on there. So our thoughts still free. There's Goldfells. Nothing new there though. Anything about Casarthis? There's the Cassie 92, which we already have. I think these are all going to be forbidden. Is there anything new that we can glance at? Doesn't look like it at this stage. Oh, product. We didn't look at Metherin. Let's have a look and see what Metherin actually is. It's an antidepressant to help stabilise your emotions. Okay. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on this medication. Looking at what you've extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Okay. So we just have projects, but I don't see anything on here that's got any use whatsoever. 5 Pillars of the Nation. There's nothing at the moment to suggest... Oh, leaders of the nation. There's Robert Blaine. We've got Arthur Scott Gallagher, Catherine Delacroix, and Peter Faulkner. Page's peacekeeping. Okay. So I still can't find anything that goes against this statement. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. So is there anywhere else that mentions the fact that she's... finally, someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. So, we've either got, she sees assault justified for showing the futility of surveillance, and the conflict has an adverse attitude towards violence. Now, she's got quite a short fuse. So, I'm going to put this into Orwell. I suspected as much. Seems we're looking at the right person. Alright, what we've found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little bit more concrete. We have to dig deeper. A listener with Juliet Carrington. Hello. Hey Cassie. Hi Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No. I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? Oh, what have I... It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all this crap again, you know? Well, what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. What are they talking about? Whoa. Cassie, you heard the officer to save me and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault? Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Wow, who knows what happened? Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him? And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an arsehole, the worst kind of arsehole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody's innocent. You'll have to let go. Ah. Oh. So now we come to a decision. Cassie, on the one hand, injured a police officer to protect Juliet Carrington. However, she's admitted guilt towards Juliet Carrington for having injured a police officer in rage. So again, very short temperament. This part adds up. I'm going to put this into Orwell. What? She openly admitted to such a violent crime? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the local... In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. Oh. Juliet Carrington again. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should have taken the post down. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB. Okay, I'll wait. Smiley face. Oh, she's not coming back. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him all that much lately? Well, not as much as before. Hello? Oh. Are you still there? Cassie? I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. And with that admission of guilt, she'll probably serve some time. Okay, I just received confirmation that she's now in custody. Very good work. I'm curious about this thought group though. Whether they... Oh god. What? Take a look at the news. Excuse me? Headlines. 2 dead after second explosion. In Bonton again. Explosive charge set off. That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found. So these assaults are connected. And as if that wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time. So that's her out of the picture. At least for this attack. Ugh, this complicates matters massively. So much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right of your desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Wow. Okay, so let's finish off with this article. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus of Bonton University. According to latest reports, at least 2 people were killed with a further 3 injured severely. The area was evacuated immediately. According to yet unconfirmed statements, the City Administration Office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, Thoughts Are Free, exactly like the letter received before the assault on the Freedom Plaza yesterday. We will inform you about any developments on this event as soon as further details are available. Okay, so I'm going to log out. So here is a summary of day 1. So let's look at the global. So an assault occurred at the Freedom Plaza yesterday. Cassandra Watergate was present there prior to the assault and is thus being investigated. Hints of the involvement of an activist group named Thought have been found, and a second assault at Seligman University occurred, seemingly connected to the first. This suggests Cassandra Watergate is either not the only perpetrator or not involved at all. We've then got Cassandra Watergate's profile. She's been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at a past protest at the Freedom Plaza. She's an artist. The formal criminal case was closed due to lack of evidence. She is in a relationship with her lawyer Joseph Langley. She seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined the activist group Thought. Collected data shows a potentially dangerous personality. She admitted injuring the police officer and an arrest was made. So I'm going to end this episode right about here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. There'll be more of Orwell coming very, very soon. If you like what you saw, hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.